inauthentic complaint from Amazon. So inauthentic is when Amazon may investigate where you purchased your products from, even if it's from a third-party seller. They want to ensure that the products are authentic, not counterfeit, and therefore not purchased from somewhere like eBay, somewhere where they can't verify the products are from, garage sales, etc., etc. So how do you deal with this? So let's start at the beginning. You've received an inauthentic claim from Amazon. So what you need to do is read the email thoroughly. Don't forget the timeline as well, as this is very important. As you know, you only have a short amount of time to respond. It's not always 90 days, it could be 24 hours. So make sure you're very aware of the timeline. So Amazon's not sure that the product you're trying to sell is authentic, and they're not sure where it was purchased from, and want you to provide documentation to prove that it's authentic from an authentic supplier. You'll need to provide an original invoice that proves they're legitimate items brought from a legitimate place. So don't try to sell stuff from eBay, Cartboo sales, as you can't get a real receipt or invoices, and therefore can't prove that they're valid items to resell. So on the invoice, you'll need the following information: your name, address, and it's got to be the name and address that Amazon holds for you. It can't be anybody else's. It's got to have the supplier name, address, contact details, telephone number, quantity of products, description of products. Now, if the invoice only has a product code, ensure that you take a picture of the product next to the invoice showing the corresponding codes, because this will prove to Amazon that they're the same product. Don't expect Amazon to go fishing around and finding product codes, because they will not do it. Now, if they refuse your invoice for some reason, they may ask you to do a plan of action that outlines what the issues are, including all supporting documentation. Send the documentation every time you communicate. I can't express that enough. Because if you don't, they're not going to go back and look at an email that you sent them 2 times ago. You have to make sure that every time you send a plan of action, you send the plan of action, you send the invoices, you send any other supporting documentation that you're including. You must do it every single time. And they also may ask you for third-party information, which you will need to get from your supplier. So you just contact your supplier and ask them for their supplier details. So assuming you've got a good, reputable invoice, what you need to do is send them the invoices as well as the following. So you start your plan of action. Talk about the fact that you appreciate Amazon contacting you about this issue, and you would never knowingly breach their policies and want to work with them to understand the issue, and that you're therefore hoping that the following data will be enough to get your account unsuspended or off the at-risk register. So don't rely on the data in the invoice for the supplier information. When you submit your plan of action, also submit this information. So supplier's name, address, website address, telephone number, email address of customer services, and if possible, the ASIN and a link to the actual products purchased from their site. This will allow Amazon to look at all the information rather than to try and find it, as they won't go searching, as I've previously said, and they possibly will refuse your invoice and plan of action as well. So make sure your invoices are all clear, not fuzzy, not shaky hands or anything like that, and make sure it's the right way up, as you don't want to give Amazon any reason to keep your account suspended. Now this part is important. Make sure you send all invoices covering the suspected ASINs for the last 365 days. If you've sent 20 products to Amazon and you only send them for an invoice for 10 products, you're likely to do further harm to your Amazon account health. So make sure your invoices cover all products sent to Amazon for that ASIN in the last 365 days. You don't want to go down the discussion lane of why you only have 10 invoices, or rather invoices for 10 products and not the 20 products that you've sent to Amazon. It's so hard to get out of it once you go down this rabbit hole, so don't do it in the first place. Make sure you've got all of the information. So once you've sent this information to Amazon, you have to sit back and await their decision. Now, Amazon rarely accept the first plan of action, so be patient. You may need to tweak your plan of action and add more information in, but the emails Amazon sends you should give you the information you need to get your account unsuspended. Do not keep emailing Amazon asking if they've made a decision. So each communication that you do is seen as an appeal, and they may stop talking to you if you keep pestering them. One response from Amazon means one response from you. Now, I know it's frustrating as you're hoping to get your account back and you want to keep selling, but trust me, keep emailing them is not going to get your account back any faster. So keep adding and amending in information to your plan of action until they unsuspend your account. However, if you're not sure about your invoices or the information that you're sending to Amazon, come and talk to us. We give lots of free advice, but we also have packages that can assist you going forward. We've got 3 packages. One is Suspension Protect, which gives you peace of mind and allows you to know that should you become suspended in the future, we will hold your hand, we'll talk you through everything, and we will help you get your account back. It also has the added bonus that every 6 months you can send us a screenshot, and we will then tell you how to keep your account healthy or how to improve your health. Our second option is our suspension assist, which is a one-off fee. So should you become suspended, we'll hold your hand through the whole process and guide you whilst we give you the templates and all the information you need. This is something you actually produce with our guidance to send to Amazon. And then there's our Gold Star service, that's Suspension Pro, one-off fee, but we do everything for you. We write your emails, we write your plan of action, and we send it to you to forward on to Amazon. Now, we are not allowed to have access to your Seller Central account, but other than that, it's all done for you. So if you've liked our YouTube video, which I hope has been really helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, do the little jingle for the next YouTube video. Thank you.